Was inspired to go into nursing education as a way to give back to the profession and to mentor future generations of nurses. When I was very young, I originally wanted to be a teacher. And then as I matured a little, I got and did some readings. I moved into nursing instead. So when the opportunity came to actually combine those two things, to be an educator as well as a nurse, I just thought it was the best of both worlds. Try not to sweat the small stuff. It was a big focus in the late 90s. There are actually some books written about it, but it's just so very true. Now, as a much more mature person, I can look back and try to see the big picture and just, remember what's most important, not get caught up in all those little details, because years later, you're just not even going to remember that. My family is Catholic. And this comes from my husband's family. They, old school Catholics used to really celebrate the saints and that kind of thing. So they do this tradition at Christmas time where they celebrate the feast of St. Nicholas, which is actually December 6th. And you put your stockings out, and St. Nicholas brings small little gifts in your stockings. If I could eliminate one food that I could destroy, I know I'm going to make a lot of enemies with this one, but I would have to say hot dogs. I think they're full of nitrates, and who knows what else. My family feels otherwise, but I'd say if we could just get rid of hot dogs, that'd be good. Okay, I do know they're important when we go to a ballpark, but that could easily be substituted with something else. My secret love of singing. I didn't say I sing well, but I love to sing. It's just something that's always been in my family. When I was very young, my dad was transferred out of state through business, and it was a 4-hour ride back to Michigan to visit Grandma and Grandpa. So we would sing. He told us his father was part of a barbershop quartet, and he would teach us the parts, and we would all sing together to pass the time. So now I just find it revives me. It kind of picks me up when I'm feeling down. So it kind of lifts my spirits. And I have a lot of traveling that I have to do, and I entertain myself. That's how I stay awake on the road, is singing different songs. And I like all kinds of genre music. So